Yo, what's up, peeps, man? It's your boy King. NBA 2K29. I'm showing you this because right before I show you a clip, uh, just more proof that the AI is incompetent and it is blatantly cheating just to stay in the game. So this is Shady Mike's new set. This is a pretty good damn set. I made a couple of adjustments to jump shot defense strength, but this is a really good set, man. Uh, for what I mean, he's doing God's work, man. But this year's game is just fucked. Like you cannot get. It's very hard to get a good game of basketball out of this because it's just programmed to cheat you around every corner, man. So what I wanted to get to was the speed, right? So the speed. Let's look at Shady Mike has user speed at 60 because he said in this video, his slider video, that the CPU is a lot faster, than the user, right? So we go over here to CPU, and the CPUs, you can see the CPUs is defaulted out at 50 for speed, right? So let's go back and look at some ratings here. So James Harden, right? James Harden's speed is his speed with ball is a 92, but that's irrelevant for the play that I'm about to show you. And his regular speed is a 92. Okay, 92. Now, go back. Let's go to Julius Randle, right? Go to Julius Randle. Look at his speed rating. Speed with the ball. Okay, you don't even need to see his speed rating. Speed with the ball, 81. 81. So 10 or 11 point. I don't remember what James Harden was, whether it was a 91 or 92, but that's a 11-point spread or a 10. Depending on if it was a 91 or a 92. Now we go back. We look at this clip here of Julius Randle running this fast break, right? So I missed this three. Cool. Julius Randle gets this ball. Mind you, I'm 11 points higher in speed than this guy. 11 points higher. Yet somehow he's able to pull ahead. He's able to pull ahead. And not only pull ahead, right? It's the fact that this does not look like a 10-point spread for anything. He's able to pull ahead right when he's on his way to the basket and get in front of me. Now I'll reach right here, right? But that's not why he pulled ahead at all. Like, he was pulling ahead right before I reached at him in the first place. So that's your speed difference right there, man. Just crap in the face to ratings, badges, all of that stuff just done. Matter of fact, all of this might be he might even have a badge that speeds him up. He doesn't even have a badge, dude. Like, that speeds him up. He doesn't even have a badge, man. Oh my god, dude. There's no badge, man. He doesn't even have a badge to speed him up here. Oh, that's ridiculous. He has nothing. He has absolutely nothing. That's ridiculous, man. Like, I'm lost for words with that one. Because for a minute I thought, like, oh, maybe he has a badge that speeds him up on the fast break. He doesn't even have a fucking badge. With James Harden's speed being 11 points higher than him, and the speed rating being set 10 points higher, that still happens. Like, the cheating in this game is just so ridiculous, dude. Like, I mean, it's just, how could anybody take this seriously? Like, you can't take this seriously as a basketball game. It respects nothing. There are no standard rules for this game. Not even the foot planting. And that was something that they had in the beginning when the game first came out. Like, there's no standard. The CPU will do absolutely anything. Like, they don't care about ratings. They don't care about positioning. None of that. They will do absolutely anything, man. So You know, this fucking game is pretty much washed, man. You can't, you just can't get a game of basketball out of this to save your life. Uh, it's washed, man. It's. Look, man, I don't wanna. Like I said, I don't like to say that the game is trash, but playing this game since it came out at launch, uh, I've come to the conclusion that this is not a, it's like I will always say, 2K comes out with games that have problems, and it'll be like two problems. Everything else would be perfectly fine, but it'll be like one or two things that completely fucking ruin the experience. Like because of this translation of difficulty problem that they have in the game, this absolutely ruins the experience, man. Because rating, if you have a game where there's no standard, ratings mean nothing, position don't mean anything, then the game itself means nothing, right? Like so what? And think about the game of basketball where anything just went like there, it wouldn't matter. Like if the players didn't have to follow the rules, like fucking a guy could stand in the key all day if he wants to, you know. Guys don't have to have time to have a 5 second rule to inbound the ball. There's no 8 second backcourt. There's no fouls. So no traveling, none of that. I mean, the game wouldn't mean anything. It means nothing. So this is basically what we're playing at this point. We're playing a basketball game where there's no standard and none of the rules, and I'm not talking about the calls, I'm not talking about stuff like that, even though in some instances they negate backcourt violations and even negate fouls. Like a lot of the times you get blatantly fouled and don't get to the line, but that's hit or miss because that's kind of like the real NBA. But there's no standards to just the rules of basketball will just confidently be broken by the AI and consistently broken by the AI, man. All for the sake of a challenge. That was a horrible, horrible idea. They should have never introduced that because the AI was already cheating. Okay, the AI was already cheating in NBA 2K17, NBA 2K16, 15. It always has been. But the difference between those games and between 19 and 20 and between the games of the past is the games of the past cheated exactly where they needed to cheat. They picked up the slack where they needed to cheat, right? And it was still annoying as hell. Don't get me wrong, it was annoying as fuck. But it made sense why they cheated in those areas. Right along when 19 came out and now 20, this game is it just seems like it's cheating for the sake of cheating. And it's gone so far to create a challenge that the game does not even look like basketball anymore. It doesn't look like what you'll see on TV because it's gone so far to try to create this challenge that it's ridiculous, man. Like, in what world is Julius Randle able to pull off and get in front of a guy who's a 92 speed while he's an 81 speed with the ball? Also, while having the sliders 10 points higher in the speed category favoring the user. At that point, it's a lost cause, man. That it's just done. Like it's just there is no absolute way you're gonna get a logical game of basketball out of this. But anyway, peace out, peace, man. It's Mayboy King. Later.